Hey everyone, it's Ivan from KitBadger.com, and today we are talking about best, which is often the enemy of a lot of things. Sometimes we go down the road of trying to find what's best and ultimately end up wasting a lot of time, effort, energy. And maybe you should have settled on something that was better. Whether it be a new rifle, you start looking at all these things and then start scouring the internet like, oh, I want what's best. I need the best new caliber for this rifle. Oh, this caliber shoots flat out 2,000 yards. Well, your local range only goes to 50 yards, so maybe that isn't the best for you. But the other thing is we end up bypassing things that ultimately we could get a lot of mileage out of. So, for example, a rifle. We want to save up for this beautiful precision surgeon rifle. I don't know, 5,000, 7,000, whatever it is, before we get an optic. So 3 years later you get that rifle. Well, 3 years ago, could have got a Savage Model 10 and decent optic and had 3 years worth of skills using a rifle so that when you stepped into the best, you actually knew how that thing worked and actually could make the most of it. That's just one example. But one of the enemies, best being, is it inhibits us from taking steps that we can actually take now. By way of example, we'll talk about my Boulder Boots by Lems and how they relate to these crampons. These Lems Boulder Boots, definitely not first choice for alpine anything. They're essentially a minimalist boot and they're not waterproof, so I got some Gore-Tex socks, and the snow and cold kind of beating them up. Leather's getting a little bit cracked, but when I called the station and they said, hey, you need crampons and the NISACs to come up, and these are the boots I have, I either make them work or don't even go on the adventure. Rather than missing out on an opportunity for adventure, wearing something a lot of people would be like, I'm not gonna wear those. No, totally make them work. Gore-Tex socks, these crampons, in the business. I've been having a great time up here with these Boulder Boots. They're doing a good job for me. They're most certainly not the best for this. In another vein, say you have the opportunity to go on an elk hunt. Well, you don't have the best. You don't have a 300 Win Mag or something like that. You only have a 308. Well, completely functional. Or maybe you can do incrementally better. Maybe your buddy can loan you a 30-06. But by not having the best, don't let that preclude you from doing something that you actually want to do. Often it gets the better of us. We say we don't have the best, so I'll push that back until I have the opportunity to do that. You can probably do a lot with what you do have, or make incremental advances forward towards the best and allow you to do more and more things. Don't let best be your enemy. As always, thanks for joining us at KitBadger.com. Look forward to seeing you next time.